We're realtors.
We're realtors.
Of course we drink.
Cheers. Plus, it's the holidays. We're supposed to enjoy it, right? Embrace every minute.
Bringing you facts and myths regarding the home buying process.
Wow. What's the word? If you don't educate yourself on a process, how are you supposed to know whether or not you are pre-approved or you can become pre-approved to buy a home?
Exactly. I'm going to bring you guys to be Santa's little helpers because you're going to help us pack our little baggies that we'll be passing out to possibly future home buyers. Factor myth is you need a 750 credit score to buy a house. Now, there's a lot of times people think they need a super high credit score because a lot of times we go off what we hear from other people. But the truth is,
the lowest is a 580, guys.
There we go.
And remember, there's different types of loans. You have your FHA, you have your conventional USDA, VA. Those are your traditional home loans that you go to a bank or a loan officer to become pre-approved for. So with a credit score of 580 and up, you can get an FHA loan. So in essence, that was a fact or myth. Approval letter is the same thing as a pre-qualification from your loan officer. Is that a fact or is that a myth? And the difference between the pre-approval and the pre-qualification is, just to put it in plain old English, one of them is just based on your word and what you say, and the other one is a thorough analysis of your, I guess, financial situation. What your credit score is a big factor, of course. Your income, your debt to income, your ability to pay your debt off in a timely manner will let a bank know whether you have credit worthiness or not, to be able to receive that approval to buy a house. Should you or should you not get a home inspection when you buy a house? Is that a fact or is that a myth?
I would say if you're working with a realtor and your realtor doesn't explain the importance of a home inspection, you may want to call one of us. I'm just saying. Not to be messy.
Just putting it out there.
Home inspection is very important. It's kind of like buying a used car. You never know what's going on. It may look beautiful, shiny, and new, but you always want to look underneath the hood. And that's basically what your inspector is going to do. It's very important because not only does this help you with negotiating your deal when it comes to purchasing your home, but also you kind of have more of an idea of what you're going into and what kind of repairs you may want to do or have to do in the future with your home purchase.
We have had situations where a buyer has said, no, I'll not do an inspection and we'll just close faster. One example. And in fact, I had that situation at the beginning of the year, and come to find out upon move-in, right away started finding out problems with the house. Because it was an older home, it had been remodeled, it was a flipped home. And so, you know, the problem is he couldn't really do anything because it was part of his own negligence for refusing or rejecting the home inspection. And at that point, then it becomes your problem, and there's really not anything that we as real estate agents nor the listing agent can do, you know, if you didn't follow the right protocol.
Is a myth. Yes. Next question.
Better than a house that's, you know, older. We call those typically resale. Is that a fact or is that a myth? It's a matter of choice. A lot of people like the resale houses because there's proof that they've held their value over the years. Yes. And a lot of those resale properties that are older have been remodeled anyway or flipped by an investor. And in most cases, they are in pretty good shape. Yeah. And then new construction is also great. A lot of people like new construction because of all the perks and incentives that they get when they buy the new construction. You can negotiate brand new appliances. You can negotiate all types of things. So it's really a
preference.
Myth that neither one is better than the other.
Exactly.
One. It's just a matter of your personal choice, and there is no wrong or right answer.
There you go. Factor myth. After graduating college, I have an offer letter. I'm not too sure if I could buy a home, but I'm very interested in buying one. What can I do? So I like to tell you guys it's actually a fact. With that letter, you could still buy a home. I was able to have one of my clients graduated nursing school. With her offer letter, we were able to get her pre-approved and she was able to get her home. She has been in her home now for 2 years. So it's definitely a fact. With that offer letter, you can still get pre-approved. You don't have to be working in that field for X amount of years before the pre-approval comes in.
Absolutely. That's such a great story, Tatiana.
I was super excited for it too.
Very, of course. Very important, guys, because I have had this happen and I've had a loan fall through because of this. You should not. It's a fact that you should not change jobs while you're going through the pre-approval process.
Facts.
Please don't do that. No. That will kill the deal
Immediately.
Yeah, because and it's one of the 10 commandments of the pre-approval process.
Absolutely.
Do not change jobs. You can do anything after that, but not before that.
Can I buy a car? Can I get a Camaro as I'm
You can get a Ferrari.
Can I get a Ferrari during the pre-approval process, or should I wait?
No. Can you buy a car?
No.
No. Remember, they're looking at you under a microscopic scope. They're seeing your characteristics, how you do with your credit, how you manage your credit card debt, whether you pay on time, if you pay minimum payments, how much of that credit card or the balance that you have are you utilizing. Those are all factors that are super duper important. We always tell our clients, let's get pre-approved, let's find the house, let's make an offer, let's negotiate the best deal for you.
Absolutely.
And let's wait before we make any, and I mean any huge life changes, because it will kill a deal. One thing is your real estate agent, another thing is your loan officer, but then there's these really, really nice guys that are called underwriters. To all you underwriters.
Super nice.
Love you.
It wasn't us.
They actually make things happen, but they're also very, I would say, strict. Yeah. And I mean, for good reasons. Obviously, you wouldn't lend money to somebody who couldn't pay you back, right? So exactly. I get it. But those are things that you need to be very mindful and careful and watchful.
Very demure about it, please. Very demure. We'd like to thank you guys for coming back to our YouTube channel. We'll be back next week with some more information. And I want you guys to take advantage of it. It's super free information that you can use for all your real estate journey needs.
100%. Bye. Thank you.